So, yeah, as usual. What's he looking over here for? As usual, you see he's doing all this looking under the hood, act like he's looking for something. Yesterday I had to read the VIN number, so I was looking for something specific, and I had a phone in my ear, and I didn't look under the hood. The VIN, everybody knows there's a VIN, where you can visible, you can see, and that's a new truck. It ain't brand new, obviously it's a late model used truck. He just got it, but he's at because yesterday, like I said, I had to come out and read the VIN. And so yeah, I guess his handlers told them to leave. I guess they thought I was gonna come. They knew I'm going to pick up Instacart and Target, so I guess they thought I was gonna come out and just start the car up and go. But I started filming because he looked over here, right? You saw him look over here, then close the hood. So how did they tell him that? Do they have earplugs in, a small earpiece? How did he know? But anyway, I didn't have to open the hood. And I didn't look, he was walking around looking, doing all this, just looking like, had his head down, just looking at under. I didn't look under the hood. All you gotta do is read the fucking numbers, right? You know, and I had the phone in my hand, repeating it to the guy, and that's it. I wasn't looking for something like, what do I went straight to the fucking VIN. Everybody know where well, not everybody. Same people know where the VIN is, right? But they just losing they fucking minds, right? It's just hilarious. They just can't stand not having control over my money. They're so mad. It's just gonna get worse. I mean, it's just gonna get worse and worse, month after month, day after day. It's just gonna get worse. All right, so, and I tell you how I know. Another reason, I click on this video about 20 minutes ago, right? This is my phone just dirty. The lens. All right, oh, that's right. I got on these damn contacts in my phone. But anyway, come in full of. But it ain't even about Atlanta's a big time Democrat city, right? Same thing. Chicago, all of them, Baltimore. Here they getting killed, all that niggas getting killed, homeless all over the place, right? So finally, I guess they're gonna do something. They made it so you can't just hang out down there and sleep. And the usual, you still got the same old stupid ass liberals.
Listen, Tom, the new regulation complies with legislation City Council approved back in February.
Yeah, that's right, Wendy. These new rules basically say if you're going to be here at the airport, you got to be here for a legitimate reason. You can't be here to panhandle, to loiter, to steal stuff. These new rules apparently driven by complaints from businesses, workers, and air travelers. Hartsfield-Jackson International, the world's busiest airport, and until recently, one of the most open. But the airport and the city are cracking down on the growing unsheltered population that takes refuge here.
What the hell is unsheltered? Bums. Remember when we was little, they called them bums. Before we was born, bums. Don't be a bum. That's why we're not bums, right? In the 80s, it's the same as, you're going to grow up to be a bum. I never heard that, but, you ain't I might have seen other people, you're going to be a bum. And that's how it's supposed to be. You're supposed to warn your kids and threaten your kids that they're going to be bums if they don't do their homework and living on the street. Ain't no all this, you feel sorry for them and shit. No, them your kids. Whoop their ass if they don't get good grades and do their homework. That's the problem. That's why they bums. Nowadays, they all bums. They 20-something. These motherfuckers in their 20s and 30s, way too young to be bums.
early, late at night. Sometimes hundreds of them. Many ride MARTA to get here.
About 3 trains come in full of unhoused individuals and other people mixed in that crowd, and that creates a problem at the airport.
The airport has had a policy of restricting terminal access from 11 p.m. to 4:30 a.m., but that's now in place around the clock. The airport says access will be restricted to ticketed passengers, individuals meeting passengers, employees, contract workers, and others who have legitimate business. Some travelers are in support of the new restrictions. They believe it'll improve the security and quality of their travel.
I mean, overall, I guess it's pretty good.
But others say the restrictions are unduly
You see these niggas, I mean, overall, I guess it's pretty good. You know, that's what I'm saying. She's a Democrat. You know, she a DEI hire somewhere. She got a good paying career that she don't deserve, so she don't care. You know, but but till something happened to her, you know, because one from either the bum she dating, because you know a lot of them date bums because they can control them. They don't want to date real men like us. So she'll date a nigga who ain't got nothing and nowhere to go. Seriously. I done seen, you know, I know niggas like that. And, you know, they pull up in her car in the passenger seat with a bitch just like that. Trust me, I done seen it. Yeah, all types of professions. Professionals, nurses. And this is way, you know, 2000s and whatever. And so this ain't nothing new.
harsh on a vulnerable population.
As far as the homeless, as long as they're not bothering nobody, what's the big deal?
Keith Hardrick has helped homeless individuals at the airport.
See, Keith Hardrick is an enabler who likes other men to be homeless so he can feel special. Help them do what? Did he help them get on their feet? Did he help them get a new job? What did he help them do? Did he help them get a career? You know, I stayed in one of those places before where they trained people, you know, with the homeless, but, you know, it was for vets though. But, what you help them do what? What'd you help them do? Because he's sitting there talking about what are they bothering, and who are they bothering themselves? Just wasting away. Why the hell you want young, healthy men just to be sitting around, or even if they're in their 40s and 50s? Why do you want them to just be sitting around wasting away? But they must, you know, they sent out of this, everything's a competition. Must be going to that girl house next door.
Airport is now limiting public access to the airport, giving you a live look here at the world's busiest airport.
And there's a reason
goal is to
I'm saying
address-
something about this video. I'm gonna get to the point. So I was going through the comments, and you see, even though it's been like an hour because I haven't refreshed, so soon as I clicked and went through the comments, you know, when it's comment and it says 1 minute and all the other comments are hours old, that's one of them. They was waiting on me to click on it. So as soon as I click and watch a little bit and go through, they know I'm gonna go through the comments immediately. So and you see it, unless it's about a veteran. What laws y'all talking about? I don't know any laws. If you just homeless and a vet, you ain't getting. You got to go in some kind of program, you know. And really, the VA don't got too many. Like I said, the one I was in is owned by civilians. I'll pull it up. It's in Los Angeles, well, not Inglewood. It's not by the government, you know. And it's like you gotta want to get help. You got to want, and you know, I only stayed there a month and I came back because really what happened was that's when I didn't know what was going. It was 03, and I did, you know, I thought maybe I could get away from it. Like I was thinking about technology, maybe it's a beam. So if I left Birmingham, I thought if I go to California, but I didn't know it was a communist program. So remember, that's when I told you I had stayed at literally on Skid Row in LA, and they're the ones who told me, you know, because I immediately. I said, that's what I'm saying. I wasn't even thinking about this or money. This was 03. My check was only $300 probably from the VA. But they said, you know, get in the program, and I was like, no problem. You got to remain drug free for a year, And alcohol, I'm like, I don't do drugs anyway. Never did. That no problem. Shit, drug, no alcohol. Okay, that's what I'm saying. I immediately joined the program within hours. No, nothing. So that's what I'm saying. I could talk. Just how like Democrats like to say, who can talk? I could talk. I immediately joined that fucking program because it sounded like a good deal to me. Apartment in LA within a year, and it's rent controlled or something, and a job. And don't drink. I don't drink. I'm like, shit, I don't do that. I don't do none of this shit. I'm just trying to fit that. Like I said, that's why I showed you that Bible I got, the one outside. You can buy your own Bibles, but that's one they gave me. I'm not superstitious. I just keep it because it helped me to understand and why I'm still here. But I only was there for like 2 days, 2 or 3 days. I think I went to church. I was there Sunday. I went to church. We went to a little church. Then one of the black guys said, "Hey man, ain't you a veteran?" I said, "Yeah." He's like, "Well, you ain't got to be here. You don't, because there, like I said, that's Skid Row. Like I said, you pull up a video. That's how it was in '03. Just it's probably worse now, but I had the tents were there, like tents everywhere. I said, no, they was going over there. The tents were there. Oh yeah, I did just have a package come 2 days ago, and so every time they got to get a package, every time I order a package, it's funny because I can order a package every day, some for $5. They'll just be having packages and buying shit, but they should be funny as hell. And so anyway, I went to this one, and anyway, long story short, I only stayed there because I'm like, something's still going on. They're still reading my mind or something. So I went back to Birmingham. I took a Greyhound. What was that, 3-4 days on the bus? But whatever. All right. So anyway, yeah, she's talking about, they're so that's what I'm saying. Y'all just gonna be bums and these. I don't know if that's a troll in China or really a stupid black person, jealous ass nigga that left that comment right there. As soon as I clicked on, it's like, no, there are no program laws for veterans. There's no laws. Why do you think there's so many fucking veterans sitting on the street? But like I said, if you sitting on the street, your ass is crazy. You need to go to the psych ward. The VA got one, your local or whatever. And because they're not gonna give you money because you're homeless, but your ass crazy. Go and get your diagnosis as whatever the fuck is wrong with your head, and start from there. And don't miss your appointments, so you won't end up back on the street because you went crazy. You know. So that will say, oh, they just get more like this nigga when he was walking by, he was looking at me. They're like, niggas, just drive your damn Amazon truck and get the fuck on. You got a job, you're not homeless, so what the hell you jealous for? You young as hell, you should be making money, 17, 18 bucks. Unless you got a whole bunch of kids, it look like, yeah, you just saw him, he young as hell. Drive your ass on in your electric truck, prime truck, and deliver your packages. You doing good for yourself. Don't fuck your damn life up trying to put over some bums. You know what I'm saying? Don't get fucked up over some bums. Take your bitch ass on and do your damn job. I mean, they just losing. They fucking, like I said, I don't know what the hell. That's all they got. That's the last thing they got. I guess that's the last thing they got. Is this their last thing they're holding on. We got it, the homeless. So I guess they gave up, Me Too and the women. They gave up on that. Then, yeah, what even happened to the kids? They gave up on the kids. I mean, they really ain't had too much with kids. So they did use kids though. They gave up on that. And now the last little string is a bunch of grown ass black men who could be in the program. They can't stop using drugs. Fuck them. We're tired of this shit. This shit, I'm dead serious. It's like, who are they hurting? They hurting themselves. They hurting my eyes. They hurting my nose. They stink. The fuck out of here. Who are they hurting? They just sitting. Nah, they ain't gonna be sitting there. And like I said, all these fake ass Christian preachers, who are they hurting? Like I said, they just, like I said, I say it to them blue in the face. Give a man a fish, he'll eat for a day. Teach a man to fish, he'll eat for the rest of his life. So how are you Christians are going to be Democrats advocating just letting these men sitting there instead of teaching them. And you want to just give them free housing when you can teach them how to keep it, pay their own rent, get a job, show up on time, do a good job. That's another thing. We need to fix and have a law, not homelessness. We need to fix and put anybody in jail who perpetuate that black thing where doing good is white. It's white. Doing good in school is white. You acting white. You talking white. If you're a little kid, your ass going to juvenile. If you're a grown ass man or woman, you going to prison. Well, you going to jail for a couple of days just because. We're gonna get rid of this mentality that only white people do good jobs or get a job. So if you talking anti-black shit, because that's really anti-black. You're anti-black if you're saying that doing a good job is white or showing up to your job on time is acting white. That's the new law we need to make. We gonna put your ass, bitch ass, in jail for a couple of days and shit. Every time you do it, you'll learn your lesson. You'll show the fuck up. If we gonna make a law to help homelessness, that's how you combat future homelessness. And for the grown-up ones that's already homeless, like I said, we gonna make no loitering laws. We're gonna put their ass in some programs and give them a skill and get them jobs. And we bring the jobs back, the ones they outsource, back over here. Any more questions? Yeah, I didn't think so.